I don't think we make anything with spores, but for the sake of my own convenience, I don't think I'm actually going to utilize this area at all for spore production or even oil. But I'm going to try and get as much research down as possible. Okay, so now we got oil. Oil gets me plastanium compressor, produces plastanium from oil and titanium, transforms oil into coal. Useful. Multipress, compresses coal into graphite, requires water as a coolant. Okay. I really wish there was a way of, like, show unlockable tech only. So, Minky fires shells and standard bullets at nearby ground targets. Poly automatically rebuilds destroyed structures and assists other units in construction. Woo! Drops cluster bombs. Fires debilitating orbs of slag at ground targets. Can step over most terrain. Arcs of electricity that damage enemies and repair allied structures. Capable of flight. Streams of flame at all nearby enemies. Okay. Am I missing anything else? The answer is no. So I gotta figure out how to make plastanium next. Okay. Oil and titanium. Let's see. Plastanium compressor. Oh, balls. Oh, that's an underflow gate. I'm a dunce. That's not what I wanted. Inverted sorter. Okay. So I want to do plastanium compressor. I think we're getting any more lead, right? Yeah. Alright, there we go. Now we're making plastanium. What can I do with plastanium? Silicon crucible. Refine silicon from sand and coal using pyrotite as an additional heat source. More efficient at hot locations. So that just gets me more silicon. Battery diode. Moves battery power in one direction. But only if the other side has less power stored. Oh. Battery overflow. Plastanium wall. So I still got to figure out how to make phase fabric, which I don't think we've got that yet. Oh. Produce cryofluid. I should probably look into that. That's probably just cryofluid there. And nothing more. Does the storm boost these spore machines? Yes, it does. My efficiency went up to 319%. Okay. Any other tech that I should really look into while we're here? Maybe. Fires homing missiles at enemies. Yeah, so we're going to want to look into this. I just don't think we want to do it on this map. This map is just a little too close quarters for my tastes. Let's see, one more tech on the right. You mean this one? The Swarmer? I think we're good there. Woo. Hi. Okay, so Stained Mountains are open. And salt flats are open. Now, the salt flats is an enemy base. There's also tar fields that we might want to look into. Okay, so let's go over here for a second. How do we make some of these things? Pyrotite mixer. Coal, lead, and sand makes pyrotite. I don't think I've ever actually bothered. I have a good spot for that. Yeah, kind of. Like, literally right here. Oh. Huh. How did that get you off sync? Actually, if anything, this line probably got off sync somehow. I'm just gonna do that. Alright. Oh. You know what? I'm off by one. That there. Let's see. I guess in retrospect, I should probably leave this running for a bit. But we should disconnect this line. Oh, is this... Ha. This water is just deep enough. My pretty lines. It's fine. Like I said, stinky cheese. Okay. This is ugly. Yeah, this area over here. You know what? We have virtually infinite resources. Why am I trying to save them right here? Interestingly enough, actually, the resource this area has the least of, to my knowledge, is copper, because I'm barely accruing any of it. You know what? I don't care. Game's not very nice to OCD people. Yeah, I apologize. I don't apologize much, because it's not really my fault, but, sorry anyway. Let's take a look. So we got some lead here. Yeah. You know what? We've probably got tons of power. Okay. So this should be... This is lead. Next order of business. Delete that. Delete these. We don't need them here anymore. Let's see. Hey, I've been a YouTube viewer for a long time now. Love your content. Hey, welcome. We're playing Mindustry if you haven't caught that series yet. Wanted to build a goofy large base here. Do I want to try and... Is that worth it? I don't know. I don't think that's worth it. Alright. So I'm going to want to move here. There we go. Because I'm going to need lead, sand, and copper. Or not lead, sand, and copper. Lead, sand, and coal. Let's do 4 of these. I don't actually know how much I'm going to need. I can do the math later. But honestly, I know some people like to sit down and actually do the formulas of like, okay, I'm going to need exactly this, this, and this. From my perspective, that always is kind of depths of madness. Okay, so pyrotite mixer. Just make a handful. I don't want to do too much. Oh, you know, hold up. I'm going to need to split these out a little bit. Because I've got 3 resources flowing into them. I guess I could have sand approaching from the other side. Okay. Router. Okay, so we need less coal, more lead, and sand. Good to know. So, okay, let's take a look at this. So I think I can lay it out in this manner. I don't know if it's the most efficient. It's definitely up there in terms of space efficiency. There we go. Routers. Oh. Okay. It's looking kind of approximately good. User going. Am I making blast powder? I guess I should probably actually finish that first. I bet they do. Yeah, they need power. Alright. We are now producing blast powder. Not in high quantities, but we're producing it. Okay. Except for, it's not blast powder that we need. We need pyrotite. Where's that pyrotite? Oh no, we are making pyrotite. What? Oh, we need to make blast compound. Okay, so what's a blast mixer require? I should have looked at that. Pyrotite and spore pod. Ah. Okay, so let's cancel this because I'm pretty sure we don't need any... I'm pretty sure we actually don't need it anymore. Okay. How do I want to organize this one, actually? Because maybe we want to bring it over here. Yeah, let's give myself a little bit more room instead of just trying to cram it all in one spot. So, I want not spore presses. We just want cultivators. I don't think I saw any spores around here, but that's not an issue. Let's see. Do I want it to be that crazy? Let's have it not be quite this crazy. Just in case there's some kind of limitation I don't know about. Okay. Look at these for a second. Liquid tank, liquid tank, liquid tank. This is definitely excessive. Even... Okay. The only problem I'm looking at here is it's going to be a little difficult actually getting the blast compound out of this. Oh, well. I guess it's not going to be that hard. I'm just going to have to do tricks to get it there. And I realize this is a giant factory to produce stuff that I'm not even going to be using on this map. But, whatever. Okay. These are cultivators. I'm a fool. What am I doing? Why am I pointing that in there? Okay. Okay. So they also need power. Right, because we also need liquid routers. Gosh, this is an involved process. Let's see. Back to this. Liquid router. Part of it is I like to experiment with creating these things before we actually go into a fight. Because we're inevitably going to go into a fight map, and I'm going to have to make one of these. And I'd much rather actually have the guns for it. Alright, so there's our spores. What's your issue? No sand. Why not? Okay. So, I guess this design doesn't work because for some reason routers don't... Oh. Yeah, the pyrotite enters the routers. Okay. You know what? Instead of tearing this up... There we go. Problem solved. Let's see. Okay, so now we've got blast compounds. Now we've got spores. Okay. I guess we want to have it go down instead of up. These here. Let's have these bad boys go around. Okay, so next up we want to do... These are... Yeah, these spore collectors are good. Blast Mixer. Blast Mixer is just pyrotite and spore pods. I guess I'll just make 3. Because once again, I'm not actually using this stuff in combat here. There's nothing left for me to fight. This music is super weird. Alright, so now we've got Blast Compound, which I think is mostly for high explosives. Oops. Let's take a look at this. I'm assuming that didn't actually unlock any new tech. Nope. Right, I should probably actually go over and just start accruing a whole bunch of plastanium. Okay, so there's that. So, thorium, cryofluid. That's something I should probably make. I think the rest of these are capture locations. Okay, yeah. So let's set this place up to make a bunch of plastanium. Do we have titanium anywhere that I'm currently not utilizing? Not overwhelmingly, no. I think I've pretty much yoinked every major titanium field on the map. Let's see. There's a map, yeah? There's one. There's one. Okay, no, actually, we've got a number of titanium fields. I could get that one, but that's going to be tricky. Get that one, also tricky. I don't know. Okay. Should work. Let's just drag this over here. So, I think what we might want to do is yoink a bunch of this titanium production. This should be able to just accrue plenty, just with the mines that I already have. Let's just take a couple of these for myself. Let's take a look. So I'm actually going to have these port up. So I know you can have a universal blast compound like supply using the transport launch pads or whatever, but I don't have those yet, and so it's not really worth my time yet. Okay. So I'm going to want to make some oil here. Probably also figure out how to make cryofluid, which is just titanium and water. Oh, that's easy. I'm just going to make that one just to have it around. Okay, router here. Right, power. There we go. So speaking of power, how are these? What? Oh. The singular smidge of deep water in this entire area. I like this map. Is a little inconvenient. So how we look at it. So we're going to need liquid. Here's the thing. Let's just pour up a bunch of the liquid from here. Okay. You know what? Cancel that for a second. That there. Let's see. Do that. We want to get bridge conveyor. Okay, next up, bridge conduit. Liquid routers as far as the eye can see. This is wildly inconvenient. Okay. Oh, does the spore press not require water? I thought it did. Well, you know what? Worst comes to worst, I am just providing it water erroneously. We should probably put a liquid tank on the end of this before this becomes bad. Okay, so now I've got oil. I didn't even realize I had a bunch of water just sitting around over here. It's fine. Okay, so we want to make plastanium compressor, which is just titanium and oil, nothing more. Well, honestly, for my own convenience, let's just set it up here. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to use liquid on the lower side and then have the import and export be on the upper side. Okay. This is going to take some building. There we go. This at least means I don't have to fiddle with bridges. I don't hate bridges, but they're annoying. Ooh, okay. Problem. There we go. There it goes. Okay, next problem. Pretty sure I'm going to need power here. There we go. But we're getting the plastanium. Big issue is just going to be an absolute lack of, well, titanium. Okay. Put that there. So what I'm going to want to do, probably just have regular distributors down this line. bringing some extra titanium in. Just so it gets properly spread. Or at least it doesn't back up. That one bit of deep water. It's so annoying. Alright, I've got space to put this stuff. Yeah. Because this is actually going to be a resource we're going to be using to build walls and whatnot. Better have a decent supply of it just sitting around. Let's see. Does a bridge work over deep water? It does, but I'm not big on bridges right now. I don't know why. Alright. This should clear out. So how are we looking? So the big issue is just an utter lack of titanium going into this system. Are we... Is it... Okay, it just hasn't reached yet. Hey, thank you, Verisok, for the 500 bits. Alright, so now we're collecting plastanium. Not in as high of quantities as I think I would like. But getting more than this is going to be actually not that hard. Okay, let's get rid of some of these. Getting more of it is definitely going to require me to go out of my way for kind of inconvenient things. Yeah, if I want to get more, I'm going to have to go, like, around. There we go. I guess we could also pump some water into this whole thing. Let's see. Well, do we do it? I hate doing water-related stuff. Because the bridges are annoying. It's probably worth it. Let's scale up our titanium hard. Okay. Actually get a liquid router there. Cancel this. There we go. Alright, so no more random spills. These should be nice and beefed up. Now look in here. Here. Get rid of these. I should probably take a look at my power setup at a certain point and just be like, is this still good? I don't like this. I bet there's a better setup than I've got. Is that better? I don't know. Okay. Unfortunately, I'm about to run out of time. But I guess that's okay. Plop that there. Okay, connect these. So we've got my drills. They're working. Are these all connected? Yes. There we go. Look at that titanium flow. So the big issue is we need more spores. Well, I guess we can get a couple more. Because this shouldn't be that big of a deal. Can I not? Oh, is that deep water? I don't know. The other problem is I think we're just not generating quite enough water here. Well, like I said, I'm about to come to the end of my time. So I think instead of trying to make this work any harder, just accept that my plastanium production is going to be limited no matter what. And I guess that's okay. We'll build up a much better plastanium production thing, or honestly just build more spores. I think the big issue here is just kind of lack of water, kind of a lack of water. That's okay.